welcome back to another Mark and Dilly episode. What are we doing today?
In this episode, we will be doing a tier list. Have you guys heard of tier lists? This is a tier list. Woo!
That's a tier list.
We're doing it here for Tim Horton. Timothy Horton.
We're rating your donuts, Timothy.
We wanted to get 6, we got 3. But we've tried most of the donuts at Tim Hortons, so we're gonna rank them anyways.
Yeah.
And we'll try these as they come into play. I don't know what she got. There's 3, it's a mystery to me.
First one we're gonna look at, I think we should start with chocolate dip donut.
So the chocolate dip donut,
Is
this is what it looks like. So the chocolate dip actually used to be my favorite donut as a child.
It's definitely still up there, and honestly, I'm good to put it in the S category.
In the S?
Yeah.
It does not belong in the S.
A.
I think, for me, chocolate dip donut was always the worst culprit for the dreaded bag stick.
Yeah.
The Tim Hortons bag stick. Here's an image. Chocolate dipness peels off the donut, and then you just have like a plain donut, and what do you lick? As a kid, I would lick the bag. Okay, chocolate dip, I don't think it belongs in S. I think it belongs in A or B. Maybe B.
Definitely A if I said S.
Okay, we'll do A. If I were to rate the chocolate dip donut on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 7.1.
Really? I would rate it
Which is in a B. That's a B.
8.2.
For me. Dylan thinks it's an 8.2.
That is one of the donuts that is in my rotation. Okay. Anyways, chocolate dip is done.
Chocolate glazed. So the chocolate glazed is the equivalent of the chocolate Timbit.
Which is the worst Timbit.
Which Dylan thinks is the worst Timbit.
Like this video if you love chocolate Timbits.
I think they're good Timbit. I would put them probably in the C, maybe low. Well, no, it's
what about
chocolate dip's definitely better.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the C.
C. What next?
Next, I would say let's go with the strawberry vanilla.
Okay, strawberry vanilla.
It's not a jelly donut. This is a jelly donut. This is a strawberry vanilla. We have a jelly donut. I just found out we got one. There's no jelly donut on this tier list. We'll tell you where we put it.
Yeah,
strawberry vanilla donut.
Okay.
Have you had this donut?
I've never had this donut.
You've never had this donut?
Never had this donut.
Well, you haven't lived your life.
I guess not.
Anyways. I think this is a good donut. I think it's a solid A, actually. Strawberry vanilla.
Okay.
I think it's a decent donut. Okay, moving on. So this is a terrible sour cream glaze.
It's not good at all.
Look at the bottom of this. There's like no glaze on it. Sour cream glaze is my favorite Timbit. #1 Timbit. I'm not gonna judge the sour cream based on this donut.
It's got a good flavor. It's like, I really like the density of it.
Sour cream glaze is S tier for me. This donut here would be D.
Oh no, nice. First S.
Sound the alarm. You got an S. Ain't nobody like an S club. Okay, sour cream glaze first in the S club. Who else will be put in the S club? Stay tuned to find out.
Alright, next we're gonna look at the old-fashioned donuts. And I think we start with plain.
We start with plain. What do you think about the plain?
Plain? Like a C.
Tell me about it as a Timbit.
As a Timbit, this is the type of Timbit you get and you try and give to your dog.
If I get a box of assorted Timbits, typically, if there's no dog around, gets to the bottom of the box, one of them is an old-fashioned glazed Timbit.
The other one.
Old-fashioned Timbit.
The other one is a chocolate donut.
Bruh.
Sorry, Timbit.
Maybe. Old-fashioned, I'll eat it and I'll say this is better than I remember.
I'll say it.
But I'm not I would never and have never bought gone through the drive-thru. Could I get one old-fashioned donut?
Imagine. D.
D.
Alright, and then we have the glazed old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned glazed.
Old-fashioned glazed, which is a heck of a lot better than...
Heck of a lot better.
Heck of a lot better than plain.
One of my favorite Timbits, actually. A top-tier Timbit. Okay, anyways, old-fashioned glazed, decent donut.
But would you order it? No.
I have not ordered it in the last year, so I cannot put it into the S Club. But I would put it into the A Club.
Really? I was thinking B.
But I actually like...
You like it?
I like it quite a bit. I would put it in A before I would put the chocolate dip in A. Okay, put it in B.
Okay. This is difficult. Alright, what's next?
Double chocolate donut.
Definitely a no for me, dog.
Right away, I'm thinking C.
Yeah.
I just don't like their chocolate donuts at Tim Hortons. They aren't good. It's not a good dough.
I'd be fine putting it in C, right beside the chocolate glaze.
That's where chocolate belongs. Sorry.
Well, okay, moving on, let's do the vanilla dip.
Vanilla dip. For me, it's an A. That is in my rotation.
I would say the vanilla dip sits right beside the strawberry vanilla in the A tier.
A.
Great donut, great nostalgia behind this donut. If you disagree, let us know in the comments why you hate the vanilla dip donut. I want to
If you
hear
disagree,
from the vanilla dip haters.
subscribe and tell us.
Okay. We're gonna go off list here. One has purchased. I don't know why this isn't on the tier list.
No idea. This is like a classic donut.
This is definitely a donut. Some type of donut. I'm gonna take a bite. That is a giant bite I just took. Look at a giant bite. No jelly.
What? You can tell.
There's gotta be jelly. Also, you should see the mess this donut makes. In my beard, table covered. There's a jelly. Get a look at this table.
Oh my god. Powdered donut. Not on the list.
Powdered donut, I say C. I hate it.
D.
D. Put it
Put it
in.
in D.
We got some tasty donuts coming through the pipe. Woo!
This one next.
Maple dip.
Maple dip. I think it belongs there with the other dips.
100%. Maple dip is a very good donut. Maybe the best of the dips. Okay, moving on. Let's see it.
Boston cream?
A fan favorite, I would say. So here's a few clips of our friends saying what their favorite donut is. Roll it, Dill.
When I go get a donut, I think of a few things. I want something that's light, but filling. Fluffy, but moist. And there's no other answer but a Boston cream.
I know it's called the Boston cream, but even in Madrid, it's the best.
Walk into a donut establishment, clearly there are lots of options. But if you're smart, there's only one true option, and it's the Boston cream.
As a Leafs fan, I can only dream of creaming Boston. This is the next best thing.
What weighs 4.77 grams, has a crackly top, and tastes like a cloud? A Boston cream donut. It's my favorite.
Those are great. Thanks everyone who sent in their donut videos, their clips, and participated. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much.
A lot of people like the Boston cream. Wow, fan favorite.
Weird.
So have you had any other Boston creams in your life?
Actually, I just tried a Boston cream at McDonald's this past weekend.
Oh really? How was it?
It was fine.
Go to our Twitter to see us try that
Boston cream donut.
that Boston cream donut. There's a video on our Twitter. Here's all our socials. Boston cream. I think it's a top tier donut. Is it S Club?
No.
Dilly says no. I think it would flirt with S Club. I love it. I think it's a great donut.
I think it's a B.
You think it's a B? What didn't you like about it? Tell the people, because everyone loves it. You saw all our friends talking about it.
No, they all said it was their favorite donut. I just think it's like, I don't like the custard taste. It's not a good custard.
Well, you're thinking of the McDonald's custard. It was not a good custard. The Tim Hortons has a better custard.
Is it?
100%.
Okay.
Dylan wants to put the Boston cream in B. We're gonna slot it in B. I won't even say what I would put it. We're slotting the Boston cream donut into the B. Anyone who disagrees, please go to Dylan's Instagram. Write in every one of her posts why she's wrong. Here's Dylan's clip of her trying the Boston cream.
I don't remember the last time I had a Boston cream from Tim Hortons, and I got the dreaded chocolate stick. Anyways, let's see if the Boston cream actually lives up to the hype. Not too bad.
Moving on!
We got 3 left.
Okay, let's start with the one we have.
Interesting. You got a big apple piece in yours.
Mm-hmm.
I think this would be good warm.
This is good with a coffee. It gives Tim Hortons its signature smell. Fun fact.
Does it?
I just made that up. I love the apple fritter.
Again, for me, it's a B.
You don't know your donuts. You've never been to Tim Hortons in your life. This is an A tier donut.
Yeah, I'll give it an A, definitely not an S.
It's definitely an A tier donut.
A.
We have 2 donuts left. The Honey Cruller and the Canadian Maple donut.
Canadian Maple.
Okay, Del.
Honey Cruller.
Honey Cruller, what do you think of the Honey Cruller?
I hate it.
You hate the Honey Cruller.
It gives me a weird feeling in my mouth.
I would never even eat the Honey Cruller Timbit. I would never even be in the same room as the Honey Cruller donut. I see it behind the glass, I see it, I'm like, I'm out of here, going through the drive-thru. I'm not gonna be in the same room as that donut. It's a bad donut. If you like it, good for you. I don't like it. Anyways, slap that Honey Cruller into the D, and let's get to it.
For the last,
The Canadian Maple donut.
Canadian Maple, where does it belong?
If I were to go to Tim Hortons to get a donut tomorrow, I would pick the Canadian Maple donut. Where would you put it?
I would put it in A.
Canadian Maple, S tier donut, top tier Canadian donut. Slap it in S tier, and that's where it belongs. Ain't no party like an S Club party. Canadian Maple style.
Canadian Maple. So, if we take a look at our tier list, we really like all the donuts. We had all our donuts.
Tim Hortons tier list.
What's your Tim Hortons order? Let us know.